say one of the things that's happening in the industry in terms of innovation is nothing's particularly innovative.
Right.
Things are just either good or they're shit.
I don't think there can be
I think
innovation in hospitality. I think it's counterintuitive, and I don't think that us at Hubert have done anything different or anything new. I kind of think that we've just done the basics really well and tried to improve on all those small aspects of hospitality and make them good. Like, we haven't come up with any new ideas, I don't believe. And
But you know what? Like, I'll challenge you to that. You know, because I do believe I'll never go up a flight of stairs. You know, you got to be fucking it's suicide for me. Look, I believe that you need creativity, and whether you call it innovation, whatever the hell you call it. You know, yes, you did create something amazing, and you did do something really well. You know, you did defy something that.
But isn't it a bit
people,
sad to say that it's just creating something that's good is innovative?
that's what
But to me, it's not just good. He's a leader. He's a leader in the whole industry. You know, he's been around for ages. He created Backs. He's done really phenomenal stuff.
I think people get hung up on this thing like, oh, my venue, I need to be innovative and
Yeah.
change the world. And I'm like, fuck that. Make a good venue.
Don't you just want
that's
to like
quality.
make something that you
Yeah.
enjoy? If you want to drink in it or you want to eat in it, then it's probably good.
Yeah, and people get their heads so stuck up their asses doing the latest innovative thing that they forget about why they're going into hospitality in the first place, and that's to provide a good service to your customers.
There's so much to hospitality. You guys know. You know, there's ambience. For me, food and service aren't the prime things anymore. You know what I mean? Yes, you have to make sure that you're doing really good fucking food, and you have to make sure the beverage is amazing. But it's all about the experience, the way people engage with your business. You know, to bring development, for me, self-development into a business that is people just call hospitality ain't just fucking hospitality.
Yeah.
We're doing business. We're providing a real service for people. We're making
agree.
people's life. For me, I'm trying to make not only my people's life better within my business, but my customers' life better. You know, how can they take that beauty that they learn from us and take it home and make their, you know, whether they're making their food, whether they're styling their home better. You know, it's for me, there's so much more than just providing that good one-stop shop.
Yeah,
For me.
I agree with you. I just don't think it's being innovative. But
No,
maybe it's good.
We'll call it good.
So I think
maybe
we-
I'm just plucking at straws.
No,
Maybe
it's
I'm just
true.
being a whinger.
We really, really actually do have probably some of the best restaurants in the world and en masse. And a lot of the time, I don't think a lot of people from outside of Australia actually realise that because they feel like it's such a long way to travel.
Yeah.
And I guess there's like one or two places that I've been to in the past couple of years that have actually like actively blown my mind. For the most part, I think what we're doing here is probably a lot cooler and a lot more innovative than anything that's happening overseas.
We don't do anything innovative. We just try and put all of our favourite aspects of a venue and into one product that's cohesive. And I think that's something that we've been pretty successful with, and something that I enjoy because it's stuff that I really love and it's stuff that I'm passionate about.
Because if you're not having fun with your venues, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Training has always been super important to us. One thing that we've kind of started to really focus on is like a 2-week induction. And so staff are essentially given all the information they need. Like they'll have their wine notes, food notes, service notes, all that stuff given to them, as well as, you know, all of the basic stuff, the tax file declaration, all that jazz. And they're tested on it in 2 weeks. But within that 2-week period, they get 3 kind of inductions with the manager on shift, and the manager will kind of go, hey, how was your service tonight? How did you feel? Da 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 da. And you get feedback from them, and at the end of the 2 weeks, they get tested on all those points. And so hopefully we get a good starting ground for our staff to be able to progress. Usually you don't hire someone you don't like or that you don't think can bring personality and love and passion to your venue because they're representing you. So I think it's important to hire people you like and make sure they're nice people.
Yeah.
80% of hospitality businesses go broke in 5 years, right?
That's a lot.
It's fucking a lot.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah, it just makes me fucking
why would
shit
you
myself.
do it, guys?
So if you aren't there trying to make things better, you know, a lot of people just think you can open up a venue and see you later and go. You know that's true. You know, if you're not there, you're constantly making things better or creating, whatever you want to call it. You know, you're pushing boundaries. You know, if something at the grounds that we have to do, where we've always had to hire new people that are better in areas that we don't know. You know, it's at the moment now we hired a Cirque girl from Cirque du Soleil for our experience to make it better for our customers. Look, I believe you need to look outside your industry to make it better. You know, it's I do honestly believe hospitality has changed like any other business in the world that has changed. And you know, as long as you want to be better and you want to keep creating and making a place the best it can be, you know, you'll be busy. The Grounds has, you know, adapted a new form of I don't know, whatever you want to call it, city-like look and feel and image. And, you know, we're adding AMAs, so ask me anything with business. I love business and entrepreneurial stuff, so I'm adding that to my hospitality business. And the grounds is becoming more experiential, you know. Yes, it is about food. Yes, it is about amazing drinks and beverage, but it's also about the experience and how can we go beyond that and actually teach what we know. Part of my other business that I'm doing now is creating small cafes for young entrepreneurs that I see in my business that want to have a crack and have a go.
That's
It's called
cool.
Flower Child.
Very
That's
cool.
started. There's already one in Chatswood. There's another one going to be built in Warringah that young and up and coming people want to shine. And I truly, yeah.
That seems somewhat innovative. Most people.
Yes.
Well, but in all seriousness, it's like how many of us in this industry have complained, "Oh, I trained that person up only to leave them," you know? And there's that great saying of, you know, why invest in my experience of a lot of my clients are hire someone, put them on the floor. If they suck, get rid of them. If they're good, keep them. You've got this 2-week induction. I'm sorry, that to me is innovative.
I think one of the reasons we've been able to have lots of staff retention, quality staff, is because they want to do their own venues. And we've kind of tried to help mentor some of our younger people into doing their own venues. And that gives people kind of an incentive to stick around. If someone comes to us and they're like, hey, I want to do my own venue, I'm like, fuck yeah. We got you for like 3 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's good quality employment we can get out of them, and they can learn something from us.
For me, what I found in my business, it's built off energy, pace. You know, we're getting 17,000 people through the door a week, and we're trying to do it as good as we can. You know, something that happened that we got a lot of customer complaints. You know, and we thought about, okay, how can we solve this issue? And because it's such a fast-paced business and a cafe, you know, you don't get the best waiters wanting to work there. You know, we can pay them, you know, more money, but at the end of the day, it wasn't about that. So we will bring out, we developed our own app to measure, you know, not only ambience, efficiency with staff, you know, how much they're turning over, pretty much every detail about, you know, the customer as well, you know, looking after the loyal customers, pretty much a whole Uber rating system for my business, because for me, I love my business so much. I love the people that come in contact with my business. I want to try to get as much information as I can to make sure that I'm making my place better. You know, you're going to need, you can't just be sitting there running the same business that you created a long time ago. And for me, the grounds has developed so much. So, you know, there's an amazing book that you can read. It's called Cracking Creativity. There's an amazing guy that I studied with called Edward de Bono, one of the world's most creative thinkers in Chicago. You can read about him, and they teach you simple processes to be able to look at things in different ways and to question whether your ideas that you're coming up with are different or unique. So they're the two things that pretty much, I read Cracking Creativity before I started the grounds, and it made me think differently and create something unique.